Have fun tilting the do-it-yourself balance ball dexterity game till the balls roll and stay in the holes. It's easy to make from a recycled box and is a great way to build eye-hand coordination. Our local pizza store was so nice to give me a pizza box that I'm going to use to make my game, but there are other types of boxes you could use as well. Any size box will work, big or small. You'll need some little balls, either marbles or beads. We'll use some markers, and you can use some white paper if you'd like to line the inside of your box. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay the box on top of some paper and trace around it, and then cut it out. I'm going to probably need to trim it to fit inside the box, but we're going to draw a pattern in here, and I'm going to use something round and center it best I can. This is an old embroidery hoop, but you could use a plate or whatever you have. And I'm going to draw around that, and this is where I'm going to place the holes around this circle. So I'm going to draw some lines on this to find the center and to make some sections on where I'm going to place those holes. I'm going to draw it in half this way, and it doesn't have to be exact, but I am going to try to get these lines to cross in the center. It's kind of like I'm cutting pieces of pie. Where these cross this line is where I'm going to place the holes that the different balls are going to go and sit in, whether you use marbles or whether you use beads. Now on this larger one, I'm going to use these beads to be the balls that run in the holes. So the holes are going to be a little bit bigger. But this at least gets me started. And I'm going to put one in the center too. Now I'm going to color on here, but I'm going to see if I can't make some fun ideas here for patterns. How about if we draw a wreath? So each one of these holes will be in the center of a flower. So I'm going to color this in and then glue it into the box. So I'm going to take my pizza box and open it up and glue this paper inside. But first I'm going to cut off the lid and tape the corners. I trimmed the paper to fit in the box, and now we're going to glue it down. I'm going to run my finger over the glue so it's not too thick in any one place. We're going to poke holes where each of these dots are that we drew earlier. Be very careful. Okay, I used a larger scissors to make each of these holes larger. Then I'm going to actually use the bead itself to push down into the hole to make an indentation and kind of push the cardboard, the paper back, so that that bead will sit in that hole. I don't want it to be too big or it'll fall through. I'll trim a little bit of that extra paper off the back. So we have all the holes cut out and in the right size. So let's try our game. Ta-da! I'm going to make this smaller box into a balance ball dexterity game. This cup should be about the right size to make a circle. You could actually place your holes anywhere you want to on the paper. I just like this circle idea. And this time I'm only going to divide this into 6 sections instead of 8. They might not be exactly even. Let's glue this paper into the box. So I'll poke a hole each of these points, and I'll press them down to be marble size. Okay, let's see how this works. Ta-da! We've made a fun do-it-yourself balance ball dexterity game. For more great craft ideas, come on over to welcometonananas.com and join the fun.